Hello everybody, this is Katt with VCS Embroideries. Today I'm going to be demonstrating how we go ahead and embroider numbers onto a strap. So this is marked where the customer is wanting it. We're just going to go down through here. So I do have my floatable hoop on here. Sorry for having my controller in my hand. I'm trying to do this on my own today, but I will try to fish this through here. I'm going to show you how we just go ahead and do the floating hoop. There are Durkee hoops that are available now that you can get that are pretty much the same, but the arm stays on here. These are an older style hoops that came with my machine. I truly enjoy it. Now, one thing you will need to make sure the image is inside the hoop. So what I mean is I will go ahead and hit trace here. You will notice it is sitting inside my machine. When you put on floatable hoops like this, not everything will be centered. It will sometimes think the center is here when center is here. So always make sure your image actually sits inside of your hoop. So people might think I'm a little bit crazy on this part. Black clips are your friends. So I hook onto the edge here, grab the other one. Like I said, I'm trying to do this on my own, so it's not the easiest with having a controller in my hand and balancing clips. But again, as you can see, I'm hooked onto the edge here. I bought these at Harbor Freight. They are amazing. They help hold down a lot. I'm just going to hook onto one edge like this. Now in the back, now as you can see, I have no backing. On your Durkee hoops, you can use backing. Just because there is a foam in here, that's the only reason I am not using a backing, because it's already thick enough. So I am shoving this between my arm, my hoop, and the arm that comes with this, making sure it does not hit the machine, which it does not, because it is at the lowest point currently. So I'm going to make sure, yep, that's pretty centered. Now these straps do go at a curve. The customer knows that it's not going to go with it. We're not trying to do that. We're just trying to go straight down. And it's a little less than 4 inches, the design total. So that's all we're going to do. I am running these in red, so I'm going to go ahead and get this to the next screen, and we're going to go ahead. Now, I skip the underlay just because I have actually already ran this particular one. Because this is so thick, it can tend to move, and especially because there is no backing. The numbers don't need an underlay for this specific project, so I'm going to get it past the point where I know is where I can start. So I'm going to go ahead and go there, and I will do this through each number. Now the image says it takes about 5 minutes. It will be faster than that though. I'm going to stop because this point it would want to do an underlay again. I'm going to go ahead and go through I think it's about 60-ish stitches. And go ahead and start back up. So like I said, this will most likely go quicker than the 5 minutes just because I am skipping a lot of the underlay. fold it. I've already done a few of these backpacks, so I know where I need to go for each number. Okay, again, I'm going to stop right here. So I am actually going to make sure this clip gets back on a little bit. They will vibrate off. Just because this is thicker, it's going to do that because there is a foam. You can actually see it's quite lifted up. I do have a very sharp titanium needle in here to go ahead and puncture through. I believe it is my 90 needle. It's either a 90 or an 80. Either or will actually work pretty well. But I'm going to go ahead and go to the next section. Also, one thing I want to point out is if you notice, I have always a lump right here. Make sure you're like that and it's not tight across because you don't want to accidentally pull it. You want this to be like your give. So we're going to go ahead and start this last number here. So you can see. There we go. The embroidery is done. I'm going to go ahead and wait till it cuts here. And it did not cut, which that can tend to happen just because, like I said, it is a lot thicker. So let me grab my scissors here. I'm just going to go ahead and go in here and cut it. Okay, I'm going to unhook this so you guys can see what the ending product looks like. I've done a bunch of these, so this is just kind of the way I do it. Makes it easier. Oh yes, and make sure you unhook the strap so it's not hooked, especially if you're going to go up that way. You can go sideways if you're comfortable, but this is what it looks like once it is finished. So I just have one little spot to clean up there, but other than that, it looks amazing. And by the way, go Glencoe High School in Hillsboro, Oregon. This is for the robotics team for 2020. So very happy, very pleased with them. Keep it up, you guys. Thank you so much and have a wonderful day. Again, please hit subscribe to see more videos like this and hopefully this helped you out. Thank you.